Have you ever wondered what it takes to build wealth like the world's richest individuals? What if I told you that the lessons from 91 billionaires could change the way you think about money and success? We often look at billionaires and think they have some secret formula that we'll never be able to crack. But the truth is, the strategies they use are available to anyone willing to learn. What separates them is their mindset, the way they think, act, and make decisions. And today, we're going to break down exactly what they do that you can start doing right now. Think about it. Most people spend their lives struggling to keep up with bills, worrying about their next paycheck, and feeling stuck in the same financial routine. You might even find yourself trapped in a cycle of comparison, wondering why it's so hard for you to catch a break. What if there was a way to break free from all of that? What if, instead of constantly feeling overwhelmed by money, you could approach it with the same confidence and clarity as those who have achieved true financial freedom? By the end of this, you'll discover how to adopt the mindset of billionaires and begin building wealth in ways you never thought possible. The world's billionaires didn't get to where they are by luck. They made conscious choices and decisions that led to massive success. And no, it wasn't just about having a ton of cash from the start. It was about the way they approached challenges, how they built relationships, and most importantly, how they viewed their time and money. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds great, but how does this apply to me? Well, that's exactly what we'll explore. In the next few moments, you'll uncover the simple yet powerful steps that can help you shift your mindset and start building wealth today. Ready to dive in? Let's explore how you can prioritize what truly matters when it comes to your time and finances, and start applying billionaire strategies to your life. You might just be surprised by how simple and how life-changing it can be. Time is everything. Ask any billionaire, and they'll tell you, time is the one thing you can never get back. They don't waste it on lengthy phone calls, endless emails, or trivial conversations. Instead, they're texting, sending quick messages through secure apps like Signal, and negotiating massive deals with a few brief, yet impactful texts. It's all about keeping things efficient. Imagine your day is packed with endless decisions, but by focusing solely on what's essential and cutting out the fluff, you're actually saving yourself countless hours each week. This mindset doesn't just apply to billionaires. It's a game changer for anyone who wants to succeed financially and mentally. If you want to get serious about building wealth, you've got to start thinking like a billionaire when it comes to time. Do you really need to spend 30 minutes chatting with someone when a quick text could do the trick? The key is to always ask, is this the best use of my time? Start applying this mentality to every part of your life, whether it's in how you manage your personal finances, how you make investment decisions, or how you build your habits around wealth. Time, when used wisely, is an asset that pays big dividends in the future. The same principle applies when you're deciding how to spend your money. Many people waste precious resources on things that don't add value or make them better off in the long run. Billionaires? They invest time, energy, and money in things that generate returns, whether it's securing properties that generate income or investing in new business ventures that align with their core strengths. You should be asking yourself the same question every time you spend. Does this investment help me achieve financial freedom, or does it just fill the void? The real magic happens when you learn how to prioritize time over everything else. A great way to start is by building systems that reduce decision fatigue. When you automate parts of your life, like savings, investments, or even certain business processes, you free up your mental bandwidth to focus on what truly matters. So, think about what systems you can implement in your daily routine to streamline your decisions and actions. The less time you waste on small stuff, the more energy you'll have to dedicate to building real wealth. If you're ready to take action, start making small changes today. Begin by looking at how you use your time every day. Are you making quick decisions, or are you getting bogged down by overthinking and distractions? Every moment counts. And by making a shift toward valuing time, you'll find that you've got more than enough of it to make the moves that really matter. In the next step, we'll dive into why decisiveness can make or break your financial success. When it comes to building wealth, hesitation is your enemy. Billionaires know this better than anyone. From deciding where to eat to making multimillion-dollar business deals, they act decisively. It's not about rushing, it's about trusting your instincts and moving fast on things that matter. They know that any delay in making a decision costs not only time, but opportunities too. For instance, when Jeff Bezos decided to launch Amazon, he didn't spend years analyzing. He moved fast, acted on his vision, and created something world-changing. That's the level of decisiveness that fuels real success. The same principle applies to your financial journey. Whether you're looking for tips on investments, how to start a business, or strategies for generating passive income, being decisive is crucial. The more you hesitate, the more likely you are to miss out on opportunities. Instead of waiting for the perfect time or the perfect plan, take action. There's always a risk, but every successful investor, entrepreneur, and wealth builder knows that the reward comes to those who make the first move. Being decisive doesn't mean being reckless, though. It means having the confidence to make informed decisions quickly. And you can build that confidence by educating yourself about personal finance and learning what works. Want to know where to start? Focus on the basics of financial literacy. Dive into books on investing, learn about smart budgeting, or check out free resources that teach you the ropes of managing your money. These small decisions add up, and each one will make the next easier. Sometimes, decisiveness comes from eliminating distractions. Billionaires don't get caught up in second-guessing or overanalyzing every option. They know what's important and take action. If you want to start your own business, for example, stop waiting for everything to be perfect. Start small, but take that first step today. Whether it's researching how to start a side hustle or drafting your first business plan, taking action will give you momentum. In the end, it's about getting into the habit of making decisions quickly and confidently. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. Every successful billionaire has made decisions under pressure, and you can too. The more you practice decisiveness, the easier it becomes. And as you start to make faster moves, you'll realize that the opportunities that seemed out of reach are now right in front of you. Next up, we'll explore how building trust can impact your financial relationships and opportunities. Trust isn't just a nice-to-have, it's a must-have when it comes to building wealth. Billionaires don't just trust anyone, and they don't expect trust to be given freely. They understand that trust is something that must be earned over time and can be shattered in an instant. Think about it. If you're looking to invest or partner with someone, you need to be absolutely sure that they're reliable. The minute you doubt their integrity, that relationship is over. In the world of big money, trust isn't just a foundation, it's the glue that holds everything together. Now, when it comes to your own financial life, trust is just as important. Whether you're working with financial advisors, choosing who to invest with, or even deciding who to turn to for advice, your ability to earn and give trust can make or break your success. If you're serious about growing your wealth, it's essential to build a network of trustworthy people. But here's the catch. It's not just about finding people who trust you, it's about proving you can be trusted first. That means delivering on your promises, being transparent, and showing people that you're in this for the long haul. But how do you build trust in your financial journey? Start by being cautious. Don't rush into any investment or partnership without doing your due diligence. Check references, ask tough questions, and look for red flags. Trust isn't built on speed, it's built on knowledge, consistency, and integrity. And even when you think you found someone trustworthy, be mindful. Relationships evolve, and just because someone was trustworthy yesterday doesn't mean they'll be trustworthy tomorrow. Always stay alert and keep your standards high. Another key factor is setting boundaries. Billionaires know where to draw the line when it comes to who they trust and who they don't. They don't allow themselves to be taken advantage of, and they don't hesitate to sever ties with people who cross them. This doesn't mean being overly cautious or paranoid, it's about being strategic. Surround yourself with people who elevate your financial mindset and avoid those who drag you down or have hidden agendas. Your financial success depends on who you choose to trust and how you manage those relationships. At the end of the day, trust is a tool, use it wisely. Be mindful of who you allow into your financial circle and how you cultivate those relationships. Trust, like wealth, is fragile, and once it's broken, it's hard to rebuild. In the next segment, we'll explore how billionaires' spending habits reflect their priorities, and how you can apply this to your own financial life. When it comes to spending, billionaires have mastered the art of investing in what truly matters. They don't waste money on fleeting luxuries or superficial status symbols. Instead, their money is often directed toward assets or experiences that serve a larger purpose, business opportunities, growth, or long-term value. Take a look at how billionaires often invest in real estate, not just for personal luxury, but as a means to expand their business empire. A yacht might not seem like a financial necessity, but for many, it's a place for business meetings and networking with influential people. That's smart spending with a purpose. This same mindset can be applied to your financial life. The key is recognizing that how you spend your money reflects your priorities. If you're serious about building wealth, you need to start asking yourself, does this purchase bring me closer to my financial goals? If the answer is no, maybe it's time to rethink that expense. While it's okay to treat yourself, it's crucial to make sure that your bigger financial goals, like saving for retirement, paying off debt, or investing in assets that generate passive income, take precedence. Think about it. If you're constantly buying things you don't need just to keep up with others, you're not making progress. Instead, focus on spending money in ways that align with your long-term financial goals. For example, instead of splurging on an expensive night out, consider using that money to invest in stocks or start a side hustle. These choices, though small, add up over time and can significantly impact your wealth-building journey. By shifting your focus toward investments and growth, you'll be aligning your spending with your values. Billionaires are also strategic about their experiences. They invest in things that expand their knowledge, enhance their personal brand, or open doors for future business opportunities. While many people focus on accumulating material things, billionaires focus on accumulating knowledge and networks. For example, attending exclusive conferences, joining mastermind groups, or hiring a mentor might cost money up front, but the value they gain in return, new insights, stronger connections, and business opportunities, is priceless. Ultimately, how you spend your money reveals where your priorities lie. If you're serious about financial growth, it's time to reframe your mindset. Start spending intentionally on things that align with your financial goals. And as you begin to make smarter spending choices, you'll see your financial picture begin to transform. Next, we'll dive into how focusing on your core strengths can elevate your productivity and wealth-building efforts. Billionaires have one thing in common: they focus on their core strengths. They understand that they can't be great at everything, and they don't try to do it all. Instead, they zero in on what they do best and leave the rest to experts. This is the foundation of their success. For instance, Jeff Bezos didn't get caught up in managing every little detail of Amazon's operations. Instead, he focused on growing the company's vision, leaving the logistics and management side to trusted professionals. By doing so, he was able to amplify his efforts and take Amazon to global heights. The same principle applies to you. To truly build wealth, you need to focus on what you're best at. Maybe you're great at creative problem-solving or innovative thinking. Perhaps you excel in marketing or have a knack for numbers. Whatever your strength, that's where you should put your energy. Don't waste time trying to be perfect at everything. Instead, delegate tasks that fall outside your expertise and free yourself to focus on what drives results. By doing so, you'll maximize your productivity and efficiency. Think about it this way. If you're trying to run a successful business while also managing every detail of your finances, marketing, and operations, you're spreading yourself too thin. Instead of handling everything yourself, hire experts or use resources to fill in the gaps. For example, if your strength is sales but not accounting, hire an accountant to handle the financial side. This allows you to spend your time doing what you're good at, which will ultimately generate more wealth in the long run. Billionaires know the value of this approach. They concentrate their efforts on what will drive growth and delegate the rest. By focusing on your core strengths, you also make room for personal growth. As you get better at what you do, your skills become more valuable, and your ability to leverage opportunities grows. This means you'll be able to charge higher rates, offer more services, or take on bigger projects. If you're in a position to scale, leveraging your core strength can accelerate your growth in ways that other methods can't. So, the more you focus on what you do best, the faster you'll build the momentum that leads to long-term financial success. In the next segment, we'll explore how billionaires, despite their immense wealth, still face relatable challenges, showing us that no one is immune to life's ups and downs, no matter how much money they have. Billionaires may seem like they have it all figured out, but the truth is, they face many of the same struggles we do, just on a much larger scale. The difference is in how they approach these challenges. While they might not worry about paying bills, they're still navigating complex problems, like how to manage their time effectively or build trust with new people. For instance, Elon Musk has often spoken about the pressure of running multiple billion-dollar companies and how he has to juggle his personal life with his professional obligations. Despite his wealth, he still faces the same stress and emotional challenges as anyone else. This is a powerful reminder. Just because someone is wealthy doesn't mean their problems are any less real. The difference lies in how they handle these challenges. For instance, a billionaire who experiences a business setback doesn't panic or act impulsively. They approach the problem with clarity, patience, and a willingness to learn. Instead of letting the setback define them, they see it as an opportunity to pivot and grow. This mindset is key for anyone, no matter their financial situation. Billionaires also face higher quality problems. They're not worried about affording basic needs. They're thinking about how to scale their businesses, protect their investments, or manage complex relationships. But here's the catch. These problems often require the same emotional intelligence, focus, and decision-making skills that we all need. For example, Warren Buffett is known for his careful decision-making and focus on long-term value, even when faced with challenges. His ability to approach problems with a calm and rational mindset is something we can all learn from. So, even though billionaires have massive wealth, they still have to deal with difficult situations that require patience, resilience, and emotional intelligence. This is where you can learn a lot from them. No matter what level of wealth you're at, you'll always encounter obstacles. The key to overcoming them lies in how you respond. Billionaires focus on keeping their mindset strong and solutions-oriented, regardless of the challenge they're facing. Next, let's take a deeper look at how building strategic connections can be a game-changer when it comes to wealth building. It's not just about who you know, but how you position yourself in those networks. One of the most powerful lessons billionaires can teach us is the art of building connections strategically. It's not about knowing as many people as possible. It's about knowing the right people and offering value in return. Think about how Mark Zuckerberg built Facebook's empire. Early on, he strategically surrounded himself with a network of smart, driven individuals who helped bring his vision to life. He didn't just collect names in a Rolodex, he formed deep, meaningful connections that were mutually beneficial. When you align yourself with the right people, your opportunities to grow and succeed multiply. To build connections like a billionaire, you need to think about how you can add value to others first. Don't approach networking with a mindset of what's in it for me. Instead, ask yourself, how can I help this person? This shift in perspective can be the key to unlocking doors. Let's say you want to connect with a successful entrepreneur in your field. Instead of just asking for advice or favor, offer something valuable in return. Maybe you can help them with a project, share useful information, or even provide your skills for free in the beginning. It's all about showing that you're worth their time and trust. Billionaires are careful about who they trust, and that's why their connections are often more exclusive and meaningful. They understand that relationships are investments. By taking the time to nurture a few key connections, you can set yourself up for success. For example, Richard Branson often talks about how his business partnerships are built on trust and mutual respect. He doesn't just collaborate with anyone, he works with people who share his vision and values. The same principle applies to you. Focus on building relationships that align with your goals and values. It's also essential to remember that building relationships takes time and consistency. Billionaires aren't looking for quick wins or one-time favors. They invest in relationships that grow over time. Take Jeff Bezos as an example. His relationship with Warren Buffett didn't happen overnight. It took years of trust building and shared business experiences before they became close advisors to each other. That's a long-term play. If you want to build wealth and influence, start by laying the groundwork today for tomorrow's opportunities. As we move forward, we'll delve into how you can leverage your network to unlock more doors and create lasting success, even if you're just starting out. Are you ready? As we wrap up this journey into the billionaire mindset, let me ask you, are you ready to take control of your financial future? You've already learned powerful insights that can set you on the path to building wealth, but the question remains, will you act on them? The most successful people in the world didn't get there by waiting for the right time. They made decisions, took action, and committed to their growth. Now, it's your turn. Remember how overwhelming it felt to be stuck in the cycle of comparison? Well, now you know, the only path that matters is your own. You don't need to keep up with others, and you don't need a get-rich-quick scheme. What you need is the right mindset, the right strategies, and a commitment to taking consistent action. Start today, and in time, you'll see just how much control you really have over your financial destiny. If you're ready to take this to the next level and transform your finances, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications now, so you don't miss out on more life-changing tips. And for those of you who want to dive deeper into this journey, I've got something that could make a real difference for you. Check out the material in the pinned comment. Holistic health, nourish your mind, balance your finances, transform your life. This isn't just another financial guide. It's the key to balancing all areas of your life and creating a lasting transformation. Don't wait. Click the link in the pinned comment and start transforming your finances today. It's your time to take control.